Hey, what's up guys, Amlan here. Welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to talk about my MacBook Pro 2020, which is right here. So a few weeks back I made an unboxing video on my channel showing you guys the latest MacBook Pro 2020 unboxing. So in this video I'm going to talk about how's my experience so far with this MacBook Pro. Prior to this MacBook Pro, I was using this Windows laptop. So also I'm going to share the later part of the video how has it been shifting from Windows to MacBook, and also you can use this video as a guide if you're using a Windows laptop and if you're planning to get a MacBook Pro, how will be the experience, what are the new softwares that you're going to need on your requirement. So I'm just going to talk about all of the things in the video. So if you're interested, do give this video a like and also consider subscribing to my channel, because that gives me motivation to make more of this kind of videos. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. So I was saying that we're going to talk about this MacBook Pro 2020. So first let's talk about a thing very clearly, that this video is not a review video. There are a lot of videos on the internet that talks about the MacBook Pro 2020 and which version you should go with, and depends on your requirement. There are a lot of videos on that. They talk about gaming performance, they show you the benchmarks, they play games on MacBook Pro, and they talk about the performance aspect of the MacBook Pro. So this video is not gonna be that, rather this video would be showcasing my experience with MacBook Pro. So as I said at the beginning of the video, I was using a Windows laptop for like 6 to 7 years, and then I thought of switching from Windows to Mac. So I'll tell you the reasons why I thought of switching from Windows to Mac one by one. So the first reason, that my Windows laptop that you can see right here, that is basically 8 years old now. So I've been using Windows since the beginning, so I know all about Windows, how it functions. I wanted to try out a different operating system. It's not that I haven't used Mac OS, because I have used Mac OS, Linux, all these things, but I wanted to have a proper experience. So I wanted to buy a MacBook Pro for so long, but it was this year in the month of March that I bought this MacBook Pro. Now if you have a Windows laptop and if you're planning to switch from Windows to MacBook Pro, that you need to first decide why you're switching from Windows to MacBook Pro. Coming to me, my reasons was I do upload videos on YouTube, and considering this was an old laptop, editing process and the rendering process on the video editing tools and software used to take hell lot of time. 5 minutes long video, that machine used to take 50 minutes of time just to render the video. So I wanted to have a good laptop with good processing power, and I heard about the Mac operating system and also MacBooks, seen couple of videos on internet here and there, how MacBooks are optimized with softwares like Premiere, iMovie and stuff. So basically for editing purpose and for my creative kind of stuffs, I wanted to have this MacBook. And also if you're a programmer, if you do a lot of coding and stuff, then you can go for this MacBook, because there are a lot of, I've seen the Apple App Store, a lot of applications there in free that you can make use of if you're a developer, if you are into coding stuff and all. So basically if you're into coding and if you're interested in video editing and processing stuff, then definitely I would recommend you to go for a MacBook. Not necessary that you would have to go for a MacBook Pro, but you can go for MacBook. Yeah, depends on the requirement. Now talking about the gaming part, so being a Windows user, I have played lot of games on Windows. So once I switched from Windows to Mac, like I was like totally crippled, you could say, because there are not a lot of games that you can play on Mac, and there are like selective games that you get to see on Apple Store. And in order to play a lot of AAA title games and lot of new games that are coming in the market, you would have to use the boot camp, which would allow you to install Windows on your current Mac. so you would have to use that in order to play games. That's not a very good experience, I would say. So if you're planning to buy a laptop and you want to play games, this is not the laptop for you. So if you want to do coding and stuff, if you like the video editing process and your job requires you to push out lot more videos, like 5 to 6 videos in a day, then you can go for this MacBook. In my short term experience, I would say this MacBook has been performing really well for me. This is, by the way, a MacBook Pro 2020. It comes with i5 quad core processor, and also it has Intel Iris dedicated graphics card, and it comes with 8 gigabytes of RAM. So the video I posted few weeks back on my channel on the unboxing video, a lot of people commented that whether should I go 8GB RAM variant of the MacBook Pro or 16GB variant of the MacBook Pro. So I told them, if you are a normal person and if your job requires to do processor intensive tasks, then 8GB would be fine. I'm using myself the 8GB variant of MacBook Pro, and till date I haven't faced any problem. My job requires to do a lot of browsing, lot of rendering videos at 4K and rendering videos at 1080p 60 fps. So those I consider are very processor intensive tasks, and though in those graphic cards are also involved. So till date I am totally fine with this laptop because I do edit all my videos in 1080p 60, but for testing purpose I did edit couple of my videos on 4K as well, and this laptop was able to handle that as well. If you're planning to do a lot of coding stuff and video editing stuff and things like that, normal users, this laptop would definitely suffice you. But if you're into gaming, boy, I would tell you don't go with this laptop. Windows are much better choices than MacBook in terms of AAA titles, in terms of any game, as per my suggestion. So I hope this video helped you. If you are planning to buy a new laptop, whether you should go for Windows or whether you should go for MacBook, and also I shared my initial experience. How has it been with this MacBook Pro 2020? Let me know in the comment section whether you would like to see any other videos on this MacBook Pro 2020. Let it be what applications do I use, what are the utilities, some of the hacks that I have come across with this MacBook Pro. And you know that MacBook is basically the best of both worlds. The good features are taken from Windows, some of the good features are taken from Linux. So I've been using this MacBook Pro almost about 2 months now, and I've come across with nifty little tricks, you could say, that you can use in your day-to-day life if you're using a MacBook Pro. So let me know in the comment section whether you would like to see any other videos on this MacBook Pro. Then again, this was a video. If you do enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up, and also if you're yet not a subscriber of our channel, definitely I would love to have you subscribed. With that being said, I will see you on my next video. Bye.